Greetings. Hey, Tom Romeo here from PCS. Yes, I used to say Practical Compliance Solutions, but that was a bit of a tongue twister. Plus, I want to stick with the three-letter acronym, like IBM. That's really cool, right? So, I want to show you Traverse in a specific application where I'm tracking medical charts. We could track all kinds of files. We could track anything, but I chose this application because there were many requests for it, so I actually put together a demo specific to medical chart tracking. So as you can see, I typed in a little bit of somebody's last name, excuse me, and it pulled up all of that person's medical charts as well as that person's patient record. If I click on the patient record, you'll see that it's got some information about the patient, but this is not a medical system. I do not want to be concerned about HIPAA compliance. What I'm concerned about is where are these medical charts? I don't care what's in the medical charts. What I care about is where are they? How can I find all of the assets that are in my organization? In this case, the asset is a medical chart. So you'll notice here that of her, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 medical charts, which are all from 2010 to 2015, they're in different locations, and one of them actually was checked out, but it actually has been checked back in. So they're all in different locations: file room, first floor, etc. So I'm going to go to the nurse station. I'm going to take the current medical chart, and I'm going to check it out because I need to use it. So to check it out, I'm going to say, give it to me. And I'm not going to take it off premises. And I'm going to say it's due back on the 29th. Check it out. Excuse me. And as you'll see, we've got a little message that says, yes, it was checked out successfully. The little box here indicates that it's been checked out to Tom Romeo. And if you notice, if I click on that, it's going to spin up a message with the subject of, hey, tell me about this. So I can go ask Tom Romeo, hey, where is this medical chart? I know you checked it out. I need to see it. Can you show me where it is? Now, I'm taking you from the very top level. I didn't show you how I created the data. I didn't show you why I created it in the way that I did. Let's make notes of how certain things look, though. Notice how the asset type is medical chart, and that right here you see everything is a chart, right? Also, notice the description. I tried to make the descriptions very human readable so that when these items are labeled in your file room or wherever you may find them, they're going to have a barcode, so you can scan it with the barcode scanner so that you have accuracy, but you could also read it so you know which one you have. After you've created all of your assets or your medical charts for this particular application, we can then look at the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to print them. So I don't know, let's pick Ms. Agawami, all of hers. And let's pick an Avery, I don't know, 8250 type report. Oh, look, I got an email. Let's look at that. And we'll pick asset barcode. And it went off to my report service. Report service reproduced it. And now you see I've got Avery labels that I could print in any printer. LaserJet, inkjet, doesn't matter. And then I could take those labels and I could put them on the files and then scan them and put them away. 8250, let's try an 8162. Let's see what that one looks like. And you see it's spaced out a little bit differently. So probably there's one that's 30 labels per page. Another one is probably 20 labels per page, etc. Okay. We did notice that there was a email. So let's go look at that email. You notice here, info from complianceabc.com, that I received an email that said, oh, by the way, please remember to return this item. That's the asset ID right here. And it's MC Rodoko Helena, the 2015, it's due back on the 29th. I can accept this appointment. And if I go to my calendar and look on the 29th, there's the appointment. So now I will actually receive a reminder on the 29th, if I have my cell phone connected to this calendar, that'll say, oh, don't forget to return this. This is one of the nice little features that's built into Traverse. And I'll show you how to set that up. Also, notice that I logged in, and now I have a new confirmation. Remember to return this. And I can confirm this. I can then click on this item, and let's say I'm going to return it right now. So it takes me to that asset page, and now I'm going to check it back in. Notice that it belongs at the nurse's station, number 4. So I'm going to check in that chart. I'm going to take it to the nurse's station number 4. I'm going to say, I'm done, and I'm going to say I returned it today. And that's it. I'm going to get a confirmation that it's returned. And notice now that it is back at the location. I could look at the history, and you see there was a check-in. That's the most recent. A check-out. That's what I did before. The family tree. Since this asset, this medical chart, is not contained within another asset, let's say another file folder or another gusset or something like that, it's physically at this location. If I click on the location, it'll take me to the location, and then I could see all of the items that are currently in that location. And there are 2 medical charts in that location. I can also print out the location labels the same way I printed the asset labels, or I could print this page and stick it somewhere, whatever I like. So what I'm going to do now is go back to the home page, show you how to expand. Notice how that other confirmation is missing. I can pretty much type anything I want in here, and it'll go look for it. So, for example, if I wanted to look for Ratto, that was the portion of that person's last name. It pulled up all of her medical records and her patient record. I could also do it this way. By clicking on patients, I can then see who my patients are. Now, obviously, I did this for a demo, so I didn't make, 200 patients. But if I did have 200 patients, they'd all be listed under this tree, and I could click on any one of them, and it would take me to their patient record. And then when the patient record opens, I can then look at all of the items that belong to that patient, and then from any one of these, I can go to that item, and I see exactly where they are, each and every one of them. So the trick here is I'm showing you how to use Traverse. If you set your data up intelligently, how to use Traverse to find stuff as quickly as possible. Notice how I'm the user, Thomas Romeo, and I've got 3 items checked out to me. So that's all I'm going to talk about for this particular video, because I want to keep the video short. Next video, we're going to talk about how I set some of this data up and why I chose to do things this way. You can set it up any way you like. It's very flexible. It's very versatile. So thank you again, Tom Romeo from PCS, Practical Compliance Solutions. And we're going to go make another video right after this.